NBA Finals. 5 takeaways as Celtics hold off Mavericks in Game 3. Dallas. The NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV lacked drama until suspense finally entered the arena with a blast Wednesday, not once, but twice in a frantic fourth quarter, and threatened to shake up the series. The first time, the Dallas Mavericks, down 21 points, turned tornado and ripped through a 22-2 run. Would they actually take the lead? They didn't. The second time, Luka Doncic was whistled for his sixth and final foul after colliding with Jaylen Brown with 4:12 left. Would the call be overturned on review? It wasn't. And because of that, history now asks the suspenseful question: when will the Boston Celtics finish the job and make the 18th championship in franchise history official? No cigars have been lit back in Boston, but the Celtics can smell the aroma from Dallas. Because teams that lead 3-0 in a best-of-7 series are 156-0, including 14-0 in the finals. Because, aside from that Game 3 fourth-quarter sizzle, the Mavericks haven't dropped many hints that history will be proven wrong. Here are 5 takeaways from the Celtics' 106-99 win in Game 3 and why the ending is perhaps inevitable. 1. The return of the J in Jason. The once familiar sight of a high-arching trajectory finishing with a splash finally, and consistently, came to the rescue of Tatum, who until Game 3 couldn't find a rhythm. His jumper was good enough to give him a jolt of confidence, to help the Celtics assume early control of the game and to give Boston one more weapon to throw at Dallas. The Celtics had plenty of help and didn't need Tatum to score efficiently in the first 2 games, and a good thing, too, because he was faulty. Not so in Game 3. With the series shifting to Dallas, the Celtics missing Kristaps Porzingis and the Mavericks desperate, a return to form by Tatum would be most welcome by Boston. Tatum responded. He scored 20 of his 31 points in the first half and constantly countered each overthrow attempt by the Mavericks to assume a big lead. Despite Doncic and Kyrie Irving combining for 37 points, punishing the Celtics in the half, once the buzzer sounded at the break, the Mavericks had just a 1-point advantage, mainly because of Tatum. By setting the tone, Tatum also set the table for the player who might win Finals MVP. 2. Brown put Dallas and Doncic down for the count. The 1-2 punch was complete when Brown took the cue from Tatum and finished the job. Brown was sensational in the second half, and not just because that's when he scored 24 of his 30 points. 2 plays put it in perspective. His dunk put the Celtics up 15 near the end of the third quarter and, temporarily, put the Mavericks and American Airlines center to sleep. Then, realizing Doncic was 1 foul away from disqualification, Brown attacked and wisely beat Doncic to the spot, causing the contact that sent Doncic to the bench for good. Brown also demonstrated what this series has revealed: he's a tough assignment for Doncic. Or anybody in that second half, and especially the fourth quarter. I think this team has trusted me, especially in this playoffs and those moments, to just be who I am, Brown said. I felt like I've been able to just deliver just by being patient and being poised. Those opportunities have presented themselves, and I've been able to take advantage of them. But we were able to make plays and find a way to win. And we've been in those positions, and we've lost. It was great to overcome that with my brother, Jason, and with our team. That was special. So Tatum and Brown, as they've done all season, and pretty much through much of their careers together, were too much, 61 points combined. 3. It was all in vain for Irving. After a week of owning up to the obvious, that his impact in this series was lacking, Kyrie Irving turned back into the punishing point producer that everyone saw throughout the postseason. He had 28 points combined in Games 1 and 2. He had 35 in Game 3. Shaking defenders, reaching his sweet spots on the floor and dropping step-back jumpers, Irving was at times impossible to keep in check. And in the end, it meant nothing for Dallas, just as Tatum's poor shooting meant nothing in the first 2 games for Boston. The crucial moment for Irving came when Doncic fouled out with 4 minutes and change remaining. Could he be the savior, compensate for the big absence, and give the Mavs a chance in this series? Irving did bring the Mavericks within a point on a layup moments later. But it was the closest they would get, and Irving never scored another basket.